if you didn't speak Czech, you would not have experienced?
So you feel a bit like a drop in the ocean there.
The same venues, the same people.
So I started to learn Czech language and literature there.
Why?
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like, oh wow, you can speak Czech. So
Yes,
this is
true.
a feeling that make you feel at home. I think.
Okay. I get it. I would go south anytime.
But you are Czechy side now. Like, why you do things in this way, not in that way? Like,
And what other languages?
yeah, and
Other than
then German, French, Spanish, Italian. To learn the language, also to understand the culture of the people, and to understand the people itself.
Hi guys, welcome back to Borderline Czech, the podcast when I'm officially entitled to be mean to Jan for 60 minutes straight. And we're very happy to have you back here. So I'm Daria, this is Jan, and today we have an amazing guest, Lorenzo.
Hello, I'm Lorenzo.
And he has some stories to tell. And it's very interesting because Lorenzo is Italian and he's an Italian entrepreneur that opened a school in Prague, a language school called Language Atelier.
Exactly.
Yeah, and there are many stories connected to how he opened it and how it all happened, almost like a mystery or destiny. So, Lorenzo, tell us.
Yeah, so everything started like not in Prague, so that's the first interesting thing. It started in Berlin. So I was there like an Erasmus student for the first winter. Then I wanted to come back there because I really liked Berlin. And I wanted to study, my goal was to study at the German university. And in order to do that, you need to have a proper level of German, of course.
Yeah.
And to pass an exam, like, and not only pass it, but pass it with a good level. And that was my first experience in a language school, actually, because I wanted to pass the exam, so I went to courses
to prepare yourself.
Exactly, in a language school in Berlin. That was the first contact with a language school when I had no clue that maybe in the future I could have my own one. So, so that was very, very interesting. Yeah.
And have you learned any other languages before?
Yeah, well, I always liked learning languages. So yeah, I learned English and German as first two languages. And that's very interesting because actually I liked more German than English, even if German is more difficult and also it sounds, you know how it sounds because it sounds very
I do like German though.
strong.
Like I think German sounds beautiful and I get hated for it so much. But actually I like how German sounds a lot.
And I think German grammar is very similar to the Czech one.
Yeah.
So I
agree.
Also kind of easier to learn for us.
It's very structured. There are rules like you have to follow. So yeah, there are a lot of correspondences, let's say.
Yeah, but you obviously didn't stay in Berlin. So what happened after?
I didn't stay in Berlin, and I'm super happy about it because Berlin for me, it's true. Like the first impact was like, okay, this is a town of freedom. I feel very good here. And I want to spend my whole life here. But then when I spent there the second winter and the Erasmus was over, I felt very lonely and like the city is big. I'm used to smaller cities. Like in Italy, I was born in a small town. Then I studied in Padua, which is that's a metropole like Berlin. So you feel a bit like a drop in the ocean there. Okay, freedom from one side, from the other side, a bit lost at the end. And yeah, and actually the second experience in Berlin taught me that it's better not where, but with whom. So like I didn't have the chance, I didn't have much time to make real friends there. I had a couple of contacts, but at the end I felt like quite lonely. So
then how Prague appears in the picture?
Yeah, how did it happen?
Yeah. Well, then Prague, because I had Czech studies at my university in Italy, so I started to learn Czech language and literature there.
Why?
Yeah, exactly. How does one just like in Padua just like started learning Czech?
Yeah.
How was that?
Yeah, well, like I just was thinking, everyone is learning the same languages like English, Spanish, French, German, at least in Italy. So why not to choose like an, let's say, exotic language? So like a language that not so many people speak. And I was thinking about some Slavic language. Then I was thinking, okay, Russian, too far away, maybe too cold, because this is a stereotype we have, like in Italy. Croatian, okay, I'm from this region on the northeast of Italy, so it's at the border with Slovenia, and Croatia is not that far. So I was thinking that it's a bit boring because it's too close. And something like in between, like Czech Republic, Prague. I like beer, Czech beer, okay, like stereotype.
Yeah.
I was there with the school in a school trip, and I liked it a lot. So that's why I mean I didn't have clear idea of my future, like if there will be like job opportunities and so on.
Yeah, it was just random.
So you just packed and moved to Prague, or?
No, well, like first I came here for some to Prague for scholarships. It was very easy to get scholarships in Italy, writing a project about Czech literature, because there were not so competent, not so many people studying Czech in Italy.
Yeah.
So basically,
like two maybe.
Yeah, well, more than two, but still not so many. So it was enough. It was very easy, like to write a project that, of course, had to make a bit of sense. And the Italian Czech government would give you like the scholarship. So that's how I ended up in Prague. I think I took advantage of at least 3 scholarships from what I remember.
Okay.
So I went there forth and back, Prague, Italy, many times. Yeah.
Okay. And what was happening then? So you got the scholarship, and like what then? Just tell us the story. How did like this idea appeared? What did you do next?
At the beginning, I made the comparison a lot between Berlin and Prague. And I thought that Prague was not that developed, that was a bit like... But then, this was the first impression. But then, living here, I started to feel more and more that I like it here more. I like a lot of Prague. The dimension of the city is not that big. The historical center, it's all there, let's say. And I like a lot the feeling that... Even the first month I spent here, like just walking around, I could meet people that I've met before. So this is a feeling that make you feel at home. I think.
Like not like Berlin when you're.
Yeah, in Berlin was impossible. Like it's huge. Like you have to, even if you want to make like a friendship, you need to be very motivated and to be ready to travel 1 year from one part of the town to the 1 hour from one part of the town to the other. In Prague was easier. I mean, people maybe they like to go to the same bars, so you can meet them.
I used to bump here into one like ex-schoolmate of mine from like a completely different city, and we always like met in the metro. Accidentally here in Prague. Prague is very, very, very small. The longer you live here, the smaller it is.
And also people go to the same events all the time. It's like every time, like every time, like every year, the same festival, and you just see the same people. So it's like the same venues, the same people, the same. Like, it's just like a big hangout of like everyone. I feel like.
Also probably the expat community. Like expats gather also like in some specific places. Where Czechs maybe they go to other places, but I mean.
And when did you move here? How long ago was it?
Well, it was 16 years ago, so it's quite a long time. So that's why I already feel at home here. Like really.
You do? Okay.
Yes.
So you're thinking of going back to Italy at some point, or?
Well, like I always say, at some point I want to go south. Could be Italy, could be Spain.
I get it. I would go south anytime.
But from the other hand, if I will go south at some point, I would like to go on a place on the seaside, like because I really love seaside. I've never seen a place on the seaside. I think would be amazing. Like for me.
So how do you think like Prague changed in the last 16 years?
Well, it changed a lot. I remember like the first years, not so many people spoke English, and this helped me a lot learning Czech. Actually, I was
forced to speak.
It pushed me. Forced to speak. And I have to say that also, like, people reacted, and now maybe they don't care anymore, but at the beginning they reacted like, oh, wow, you can speak Czech. But like at that time, I could say Damsi Pivo, like I would like to order one beer.
And you were superstar.
Yeah, exactly. And I remember, wow, an Italian who speaks Czech. Okay, come on, speak Czech. I know a couple of sentences. But yeah, thank you very much. And like they really encouraged me to properly learn the language. So so it was a good thing. Yeah. So and nowadays I hear like speaking English everywhere. Even when I speak Czech in the bars or in some other places, they reply me in English. Which make me frustrated because no, I can speak Czech. Come on, speak Czech to me.
So are you fluent now? Czech?
Yes. I'm fluent. It sounds a bit like funny, but I think I was more fluent some years ago. Because some years ago I was putting more effort. I was going out a bit more with Czech people. Lately, I was I know a bit lazy, let's say. And I'm going out, especially with Italians or expats. So not so. And the Czechs who are going out with us, they speak Italian much better than we speak Czech. So for us, it's embarrassing to speak Czech with them.
And you already have a Czech citizenship as well, or will you be applying at some point, or you don't?
No, I don't think. I mean, as a European citizen, I think I'm happy with it. I think the only change would be like to vote here. It would be helpful for the situation we have at the moment, probably because the current political situation is not.
You're not satisfied with the political.
I don't see like good perspectives. But I think I will not apply for the Czech citizenship. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it makes that much sense. But you've been living here for 16 years, so it's kind of half of your life ish. So
yeah, this is true. Like, I can almost consider me as a half Czech. Like some friends, like when they want to criticize me or provoke me or make fun of me, they say, "Oh, but you are Czechicide now. Like, why you do things in this way and not in that way?" Like,
that brings me to the next question. Like, what is inside of you, which is still Italian? And what is like the Czech side of you? If you can feel sometimes you go and say like, fuck, this was too Czech. I didn't want to do this or something.
I'm becoming more Czech. So much.
Yeah. Well, maybe like to the organization, like to be like really like trying to be precise with the organization. And
that's the Czech side.
Yes, the Czech side, of course, because the Italian side, From the other hand, even if I'm well organized on some things, on other things, I live kind of day by day. So like I don't make plan for in 1 year or like what will happen. Really, it's something like day by day. I follow, let's say, the sign. I follow like the instinct, what will happen. I adapt to the situation. So like when people ask me, do you have what is your idea of life in the future and so on, I say, well, I don't know. It depends on many things. It depends on too many things. I cannot say.
So you live in the present.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Will I be together? Will I be forever in Prague? I don't know. Will I go really south at some point? I hope so, but I don't know. So I just like move with the flow. Yeah. That's my philosophy, or that's the way I am. Yeah.
And you mentioned wife. So you have a wife. You're married. Is she Czech or Italian or?
Yeah, she's Spanish.
That's what I thought. I was like, yeah, you have a Czech wife. He's like, just a correction. She's Spanish. I was like,
yeah. That's why we're considering moving probably to Spain in the future rather than to Italy. But yeah, we will see.
Did you meet here in Prague?
Yes. I met her here 5 years ago. And it was funny because we met in a place where it was impossible to meet each other. Like it was really like super coincidence because it was a techno party between COVID. So like, the periods...
illegal techno party?
No, it was legal. It was legal. But it was during the day, and it was in one of these periods, that of more opening between one lockdown and the other.
Yeah.
And a friend who doesn't like this music invited me there because he had other friends there. So like, okay, let's go. And at some point, I bumped into Anna, my wife, and then talking. Like she was not there for the party. She was there because it was we were how it's called this island, not Strzelecki Ostrov, but the other one, Štvanice. We were on Štvanice, and she was there for a barbecue. Then she heard the music, and the group of people, like they heard the music and they come to this party. But she doesn't like normally this kind of of music or this kind of parties and so on. So that's why it's funny the way we met, because
that's really a coincidence. Yeah.
What
are the chances that? Cool. Yeah. So how did this idea of opening a school cross your mind? Like, how did you come to this?
Yeah, again, it was not an idea, but it came. Came to me. So I was working as a teacher for different schools. So one of my colleagues, she came to me. She said, "Look, like I'm working for one school, and the owner of the school would like to sell it." And he asked me, "What do you think about it?" And at the beginning, I thought, "No, come on! Like I never studied like business or things like related to business. I have no clue how to start with. So no, like leave it." Then I was thinking, but come on, I'm working as a teacher now, but in some years maybe I want to move on to do something different. So I reconsidered it, and I thought, yeah, okay, why not? Like, let's try. Let's try. And yeah, at the beginning we had not much clue how it could be, but we thought it was easier. We thought, it's already a school, it's already existing. So like people will come to us like asking for courses, and we say, okay, here is the school for you. Yeah, exactly. But no, it was very hard also because the guy gave us the school at the minimum, let's say. So the school consisted of one website, some contacts of teachers and clients, and some ongoing courses, and they were not so many. It was everything transparent from the beginning. Like he told us, like, this is the situation. We found an agreement. It was fine. But yeah, we had like better expectation. We thought it was easier. We had no clue. So we had to work a lot to make it grow. Yeah.
And what was the hardest?
The harder was to spread, to make us that the people could find us. So like the marketing part. So again, we are not coming from the marketing world. We didn't have any marketing studies, so we had no clue how to make it at the beginning. Also, when we took over the school, there was not like the social media were not yet a thing. So it was not a way to do marketing. So
how did you do then? How did you market yourself?
At the beginning it was just word of mouth. So like people were coming to us because they knew us. We were talking to people that we have this school. So that's how we started. And this is also how then the school becomes a school for expats. Because at the beginning we were trying to involve everyone, but then we realized that, of course, the circle of our community, the people coming us because of the word of mouth, was people coming from the expat community.
Okay, yeah.
So then, like, considering it, we say, okay, come on. So we can structure it as a school for expats.
Okay. So you would say Language Atelier is school for expats?
Yes, basically for expats. Like I would say that 95% of our clients or students are expats.
So you teach foreigners foreign languages.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
And this is actually a good idea, because there are many people looking for courses for, I don't know, for Spanish, French, whatever, that are not taught in Czech. Because most of Czech schools, of course, they offer courses, and the teacher maybe is not a native speaker, so the explanations or the communication language is Czech. And for us was a good point to have courses taught in English. and mainly by native speaking teachers. So these are our strong points, and this is how people like appreciate our work and how expats find us and appreciate.
And what languages can people learn in Language Atelier?
So we have Czech for all levels. So from beginners up to B2, more than B2, we didn't find students.
Okay. And you prepare also. You also prepare for the exams for the permanent residency.
Exactly, for the Turvali Pobit, so for the residency, and also for the citizenship. Yeah.
And what other languages?
Yeah, and then German, French, Spanish, Italian, English, of course. So the most requested. And also Russian, and we are trying also to open Chinese lately. So and also I forgot about Portuguese. Yeah,
it surprised me that the highest demand is for English, because I would assume that everyone living in the Czech Republic already speaks English.
Yeah. Actually, at Language Atelier we don't have so many English courses. English courses are at the minimum. We have courses, especially in the companies, for English.
Okay.
But like the students of the public courses, they go especially for the other languages, not for English. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So how big is Language Atelier? You said like when you took over, it was just like a very small school. So
think that when we took it over, they didn't even have a space for the classes. Like so, he was used the owner was used to send teachers to people's house, or he had one spare room in his flat, and he was holding classes there.
Okay.
So with the time, we wanted to have like a public space where people could have like classes, like in classrooms, and we have the office in Tinska ulica, which is very close to Náměstí Republiky, close to the Old Town Square. And we started with one classroom in this building. Then we grew. We took the second one, and now we have 4 classrooms there in the same building, in different floors, but 4 classrooms. And this year, for example, only the public courses, we have 120 students. And I'm not counting the individual classes. I'm not counting the company courses.
Yeah. So, and from the companies, I've seen on your website that you work with some big companies like Raiffeisen Bank, and I've also seen the U.S. embassy in Prague.
Yeah.
Do you teach them English or what?
No, not English. This was for Czech, and it was one student, of course, but yeah, we taught this guy Czech, and he also reached like a decent level. And he gave us the permission like to put the logo. Yeah.
And do you still teach yourself? Like, are you still a teacher in the school, or just business owner now?
I still have private students, especially. So for my school, I prefer to give classes to the teachers cooperating with Language Atelier. And I have some private classes, especially online, because I don't want to lose the contact. Also, these are students that I've been having for many, many years.
Yeah.
So we have a good relationship, like kind of friendship, or we know each other, we know how to take it. And so, I'm still teaching a bit. And it's also good, like, to swap, like, school administration, school managing. And then you have a class to clear up your mind a bit, to take a rest from the other job, let's say.
Yeah.
So it's also a good thing. Yeah.
Cool.
And if you should compare maybe what you like more, like the role of the teacher or the role of a business owner?
No, yeah. Lately, the second one, the business owner, like it's it's more appropriate. The first years, I really enjoyed a lot teaching. I really enjoyed a lot, but it was hard. It took a lot of energy. And when I was younger, I had also more energy. But imagine also it was pre-COVID time, so most of classes took place in present, like in person. So you needed to travel from one point of the other, from neighborhood to the other of the town, like to go to different offices. or even bars or even houses of people, flats of people, to give classes. And you would start very early in the morning because people want to start like classing at 7 or 8
for work now.
Of course, it's normal for working time. And you would finish at 9 sometimes, like 9 p.m. So if you teach if you teach 8 hours per day, you understand that. And then 1 hour is here, then maybe you have 2 hours break. You go to the grocery to buy some food, or you cook something. Then you go back to work. Then you go, or you transfer from one place to the other.
You mentioned in the beginning that like Prague changed a lot, and then when you first arrived, you could speak little Czech, and everybody was like, "Wow!" So why do you think it's important for expats to actually learn Czech, even if like Prague improves so much in like English speaking? Why do you think it's important?
Yeah, I think it's priceless to try to speak Czech and see that people are smiling because they think, "Oh, cute, he's trying to speak Czech,"
Cute. Aww.
I think
Stop it.
No, because I think one of the things that expats are pissed off is that Czechs can be very rude. But I think that if you make an effort to speak Czech, like, and they have not the wrong day, because if they're in the wrong day, it's over. They can have a positive reaction. They can smile. They can say, "Oh, like, he's putting an effort. That's good." Okay, this is from the point of view of everyday life. Czech is important for other things. For example, like for renting a flat or buying something in Czech Republic, real estate, this kind of things. It's very important to be aware of everything it's going around of you, because, of course, like not knowing the language, you can find some scam, or not scam, but I mean, people can take advantage of you. So it's very important, these aspects. And okay, also on a more general basics, it's also important to learn the language, also to understand the culture of the people, to understand the people itself. It's
Is there something that comes to your mind, like if you didn't speak Czech, you would not have experienced something like where Czech language opened something for you that otherwise would stay closed?
Yeah, well, first of all, to make the real Czech weekends, like you go to the chatas or to the or to even to wine degustation to Moravia, which is very typical. Of course, now it's open for everyone, but at that time, it was very something specific, that if you don't have some Czech contact, probably you don't have this experience.
Okay, so as an Italian, what do you think about Czech wine?
Well, okay, Czech wine. Czech wine in Moravia, white wine is fine. It's good. Like they have very good Moravian wines, like the white. The red, sorry, but the red wines, you still have to work a bit. Well, okay, not to work, but the thing is that the weather is not appropriate for red wine. So. But if I go to a bar, like a random bar in Czech Republic, I would never order a glass of wine.
Okay.
Yeah.
And beers, Italian Ichnusa versus.
No, well, like there is no comparison. I always say to my friends, like when I go to Italy, I almost not order beer because I'm always disappointed. They are expensive and not good at all. For me, the beer is the Czech beer, and the Pils style. Yeah, even I don't like, me personally, I don't like this IPA and so on. Or I can drink it sometimes, from time to time. Yeah. But for me, the beer is the Pils, like the Czech beer.
Benchmark.
Exactly. And the Czech beer is number one, like no discussion. Yeah.
Yeah, this will be a very loved episode, I think, especially among Czech people.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. And apart from beer, do you have like any other aspect you really love about living in Czech Republic?
Yeah, I like Well, like of living in Prague, I always like to take a walk in the center because the architecture is amazing, and I like also how many green spaces it offers this town. So basically, if you live like not in the suburbs, but more like say in the center or close to the center, and you go out for a walk, you can always find a way to walk through, like to have a nice walk, like surrounded by beautiful things, or going to the nature.
Yeah.
So this is something that I really like. I also really like that people are more in contact with the nature, which, for example, in Italy we are losing this part, especially in the big towns. But here we are also in a big town, and people still like always take advantage to go a bit in the parks or to the countryside for the weekend.
But Prague has so many beautiful parks, and
exactly.
sometimes even like forests, not parks.
Yes. Yes, it is very
wild
very
kind
good.
of nature.
Yeah. I love how next to the hospital there are always like wild animals running. I love these videos. Have you seen those?
No.
There's like so it's Tomajerova.
Yeah.
Tomajerova nemocnice. So they have like, because it's next to the forest as well, and there's like wild animals running there all the time, and you can see them from your like window it's very nice.
Wow, there was this like viral video now as well, where two of those mouflons, I don't know in English, like some kind of deer, and they were like fighting.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
inside of the hospital.
Wow.
Yeah, it was so funny. Yeah, they basically just like they start to like be like further, and then they crash the 3 times, and then the last time they just like they crash, and then they just like turn around and just walk together. They just like spoke it out, and then they just left. So
well, it's like a safari, like really, like safari in Czech Republic, in Prague, not even
in
like
the hospital. I think it also helps the patients, Like,
well, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Why not? I mean, to get distracted to watch sound. Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, and I'm always surprised how many animals you can just find in Prague. Like just like rabbits and other
foxes even.
Yeah.
There was this movie. Sorry, I always jump into it.
You are today. You're very annoying. Jan has been very annoying today.
Am I not always?
Yes.
There were 2 movies. One about Prague, about Prague wildlife. It was called Planet Praha, Planeta Praha. And it was about like wildlife in Prague and all the different types of birds and species of like all the animals. And it's kind of interesting to see what like all animals live here. Yeah. And there was another Planeta Česko, and it was the same like concept. So I definitely recommend watching that.
Yeah. Have you interacted with nutrias?
Yes, I wanted to talk about. I wanted to say it now. I was looking for the English word. Beavers probably, or nutrias.
I think it's nutrias. Yeah.
Nutrias. Okay.
Yeah.
Some people call them big rats.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I don't care. Like there are friends who say, "Oh wow, so terrible! Like they look so sick," and but for me, I don't
it's
see
not about you.
I don't say they're cute, but they're fine. They're animals, and it's interesting to watch them, what they do. But it's true that they are huge, and it's quite impressive.
Yeah.
But it's also funny to see like people giving them food, like really, like if they were like dogs or cats.
Yeah,
this is very funny. But on the other hand, I mean, why not? Like they are also animals. Yeah.
And one question that I have in my head for a couple minutes already. You're half Czech, let's say.
Yeah.
So is there something that tourists do that pisses you off? Are you already that Czech?
Well, like when they do this pub crawl, it's quite embarrassing, I think, for the town, because they just like get drunk from one place to the other. This is a bunch of people, and they really disturb. I mean, and also like I don't like. And every 2 years there is some new trend here. Now there is a kolobieshka. What do you call it in English? The
scooters.
Yeah, these scooters. Sometimes ago there were
how was it?
The small cars.
Segway.
Segway. Then the kolobieshka, then
rickshaws.
Yes, you know that they still have signs like no segways, and for some reason, so you can still find them. I just saw one, like literally, I don't know, maybe a month ago. I was in the car, and somebody was like, "Look at it." I was like, what is this? I was like, oh, that's a Segway. Like, what is a Segway? And I don't know why, but they still have the sign like no Segways.
And they don't exist anymore?
No, they don't. No, they don't. No. No.
Interesting. So yeah, it was a trend of I don't know 2, 3, 4 years. I don't know.
Yeah.
And now they don't exist anymore.
But I think it shows like people's behavior, because it's like with these kind of vehicles, they always appear and then they ban it because people behave like.
Could be dangerous because
assholes.
they were going on sidewalks be dangerous. They were like speeding.
And now it's the same with the scooters, but then you know that they're gonna ban the scooters, right?
I know.
Yeah, it's gonna be Jan's biggest sadness because Jan is the asshole on scooter. Like that's.
I'm not an asshole on scooter. I'm an asshole in normal life, but not on scooters.
Also,
I'm sorry. I've been corrected.
Yeah. At some point, there was also this kind of car, like with many people like biking on it and a kind of drinking thing.
That was here as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in the center. Now probably it is banned.
Yeah.
And it was also like something like, wow, this is not like Disneyland or, it's like Luna Park.
Prague is kind of like a Disneyland, right?
Yeah,
in the city
becoming,
center.
it's becoming.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. And how do you find Czech bureaucracy? Like from an immigrant business owner?
Yeah. Okay, Czech bureaucracy in general, I have to say that it's much better if I do the comparison with Italy and it looks that it works. I mean, of course, it's bureaucracy, so it's bureaucracy is never something pleasant. But at least it's well organized, and if they say you have to sign this document, then it's done. In Italy, you have to sign this document. No, but look, maybe the other one as well. But no, this is not valid. You need to add this. Okay, here at least things are clearer and are fine. For foreigners, I think it's a bit more complicated because I understand that they have to require that people speak Czech, but if people who are there working with foreigners, like the foreign police, for example, to mention, they say that they don't speak English at all, then this is not fair, I think. Because come on, okay, I understand that you want to push people to learn the language, but there are other ways. I mean, at the beginning, these people, they need assistance, they need help.
Yeah.
Then later, of course, if there is a situation you have been living here 10 years and you cannot even say "Dam si pivo, prosim," then it's
on you.
Yeah, exactly. But at the beginning, I think they should be more helpful, like the authorities with the foreigners.
Yeah,
because also like maybe they're coming people from let's say countries who were like, let's say, poorer than the Czech Republic. And if they want to communicate with these authorities, it requests for them to have an official translator. Official translator is money. They need money also already for the documents that they need to issue. And in addition, they have also to arrange like these kind of things, like the official translator.
Yeah.
I mean, can be everything easier for everyone if they could help them a bit more with English at the beginning, at least at the beginning.
Yeah.
And how about like business related things, like taxes and hiring people and all these kind of official things?
Yeah, I have to say that especially lately, when I have to sign a DPP contract, dohoda o provedení práce, my accountant is overwhelming me with additional documents, and then so I wanted to tell her, but come on, like people in this way are not motivated to sign it. I need, we need to speed up the the process a bit because there are really like so many things. Of course, then she takes care of it, so I'm happy about it. But there is always something. There is always something. When I send the documents to her, then I'm always afraid that she will reply, "Oh no, but it's missing these things and these things and these things." I say, "No, come on." This time I was convinced that I really like prepared everything, but no, it's still missing something. Okay. And then if it's not missing, there is something in addition. So so sometimes it's tough, but of course it's rules that you have to follow, and of course,
you want to run business, you have to follow the rules.
Yeah, exactly. Like there are no other ways. Yeah.
Okay, maybe we can finish this episode with a few quick-fire round questions that we always ask every guest. So we prepared a few for you, so you can just answer quickly, and if you want to elaborate, or you can elaborate.
I can explain.
Yes. Okay. So, do you have your favorite Czech word?
Yeah. So I was thinking about this. Well, I would say it's krupavi. Krupavi, yeah.
Okay.
Crunchy.
Yeah. Why?
Because it gives you the idea like of the sound.
Krupavi.
That's true.
And the r, it gives you even more the idea of the sound. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
So, that's cool, yeah.
So I could mention another word, but this one I mentioned because it's very difficult for me to pronounce. It's treshnie. Treshnie, I really need to put a fart to.
How about krupavé
treshnie? Krupavé treshnie.
Krupavé treshnie.
Krupavé treshnie.
Let's not say what it means. And let's ask the audience if they know what treshnie means.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. They should know. Treshnie, they could know because I give a hint every spring.
Every spring there's some krupavé treshnie. Yes.
Cool, those are nice words.
Yes. Well, okay. Do you have a favorite Czech habit?
Yeah, favorite Czech habit is jít na jednu. Jít na jednu, and it's very funny because so it means go for one, and of course for one beer.
Yeah.
And it's very funny because it's never one.
Yeah.
And also in Italy we have a similar expression, at least in my region, and it's andare a bere una roba, so go for one drink. And we know that it's never one drink. Yeah, so it's very funny for me, like jít na jednu. And
yeah, it's a favorite habit and also your favorite lie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You can say so.
What is the biggest Czech no-no for Italians?
Okay, so a lot of things are related with food, probably. But I think the worst thing is not pizza with pineapple, like many people might think. There is something even worse for me. Which is spaghetti s ketchupem, so spaghetti with ketchup. I know that it's more for kids, maybe.
Yeah.
But still, it is something that cannot match. Like.
And have you met that in real life in the Czech Republic?
In some restaurants, in the offer, there is I saw like maybe not in Prague, but outside of Prague.
Yeah.
It's true that usually it's детский menu, like menu for kids. But still, like reading that in a menu in a restaurant for me is like no. Really,
and then cappuccino after 12 o'clock or something.
Yeah, no. For this, like I make fun of people, but I really don't care because I don't drink cappuccino. But even worse than cappuccino after 12 is to drink cappuccino beside pizza. So like if you eat a pizza and drinking it with a cappuccino, this match of flavors is terrible. Like the salty of pizza and the super sweet of cappuccino cannot go together,
Well, now you're getting passionate, so we should have started with this.
Yeah, so the first time was about wine, and I already noticed it. I was like, okay, and then like business, okay, and then I was like, the cappuccino and the pizza. Again, I love it, love it.
Yeah.
But okay, it's not. The next question could also be about food. So, do you have a favorite Czech food?
Yeah. Okay, we want to do an introduction about this. That Czech food is not bad at all.
Not good either.
No, not bad at all. The only problem is that once per week is more than enough because it's super heavy. So once per week, and probably once per week only in the colder seasons. Because in summer, like to eat a svíčková, maybe it's not the best.
Yeah.
So like my favorite Czech food, I struggle between svíčková and goulash. Like when I go for Czech food, I mainly take these two. Or when I want to go vegetarian, then smažák, so smažený sír, fried cheese. Yeah. But in svíčková, if it's prepared in a proper way, in a good way, it's probably even.
Yeah,
I could say that is my favorite, like Czech food.
Okay, and one word to describe Czech Republic.
So, maybe you might be surprised about it, but I would say bucolic.
I'm surprised about it.
What?
Bucolic. So like this kind of, the countryside. I mean, because it's Czech Republic, it's not Prague, right? So like, for example, when you making like my bike trips with friends, going a bit outside, you see like this spread of fields, and you go often to the nature. There is a river, there is the wood, and so that's why bucolic. So like it's this kind of environment, and there is a lot of nature, like a lot of woods, a lot of rivers, and this kind of thing. So that's why, yeah.
I love that about the Czech Republic. We have plenty of beautiful like natural parks and rivers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You care a lot about nature. It's something that is not in every place is like that. So I really appreciate it. Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you so much. It was very interesting, and time flies. We will put some links to your school and to your socials to the description, so you can find it. So you can now use the final seconds and invite all listeners or all watchers,
voyeurs, all voyeurs, invite them
to your school, so you can use this opportunity to invite anyone to.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean, if you would like to learn any languages, we know how to deal with expats. We know what are their needs. We are more flexible than some other schools maybe saying, no, this is not possible. With us, everything is possible because we really care about the requests of students, and we try really to think about each request and to think how to match with the right solution. So like really like don't hesitate to contact us, write your request, and we will really try to find the best solution we have for you. So
where is the Chinese starting?
Chinese, we wanted to start it next week, but probably it's a bad timing. So we will try again next year in January, February, probably. Yeah, we found a very good teacher. So like, I think it's a good opportunity for people who wants to learn, let's say, more exotic language. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you very much
so
for
much.
you for the invitation. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so we'll see you next time.
See you guys.
Yeah.
Bye.